applying my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and like I said in my last video, I apply this now in 3 parts. So I do the top, which is my forehead and maybe my eyelids. Sometimes my eyelids is in the second half, but it doesn't really matter. So then the second half, and this just helps distribute the foundation for the appropriate amount of coverage that I like, at least. And I go back and forth from using a damp beauty blender or dry. Right now I'm using dry. Just depends how my skin is doing. If it's more on the dry side, I'll use it damp, and if it's more on the oily side, I'll use it dry, which obviously currently right now it's more oily, so I'm using it dry. And I can tell this because, as you can see, it looks very dewy right now, and it doesn't help that I'm using a very hydrating foundation, but that just goes to show you just gotta work with what you got. So since I don't like looking this dewy, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just mattify myself. I just apply this all over. I could have gone and added concealer, but oh well. Too late now. After powder, no more liquids. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I was going to do them normally, but I think I'm going to have a little fun and do them very curved, like this. Look a little more surprised, like an elf always is. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now that we've got our big elf brows, I'm going to elongate the, is that how you say it? Elongate, whatever, you know what I mean. Make this part bigger right in my inner corners by adding some white eyeliner. This one is from NYX. It is in the color Milk, which is, of course, white. I'm also going to line. This is just going to open up my eyes and give me those innocent looking big elf eyes. You're going to see in a minute why I'm doing this, but basically just make a line right here, like that. So now with my eyeliner, I'm going to outline that little tip we made. And of course do our wing. Do the exact same thing on the other side, or at least try to. It's a marshmallow world in the winter. Da, 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 da. This just gives us a little more cartoony feel. Then I'm going to go right ahead and pop on some falsies, which you can wear whatever ones you want. I would suggest wearing really big ones because elves look that much more innocent with really big lashes. So I actually don't know where the ones I'm going to put on my eyes are from because I have them in just like this empty plastic. So it's the only thing I'm probably not going to list down below in the description box. So while that is drying off, I'm going to contour my cheeks. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to round them out to make them look bulkier and puffier. Instead of like a straight line across, I'm going to go under, like in a half circle, right under my cheekbone. Just like that. Maybe smiling will help. Alright, so now I'm going to add a very intense blush right here. You know how like usually you'll do your blush like upwards? I'm going to center it right in the middle of the apple of my cheeks. Does that make sense? I'll show you. I'm grabbing this color right here, which is the color Live from my Tarteist palette, Tarteist blush palette. And I'm just gonna dab this on. Dab. So unnecessary. Christmas makeup knows no blending. You can add some closer to your eye as well to make them look like they're really up here, like you're always smiling. And since, of course, we are a 2016 elf, we are gonna add some glow. Just like in the last video, I'm gonna add this color right here. I don't remember the name of this, but I'll put it down below. Since this one is too light for me of a highlight, I do this one, which is like a little gold. Add it with my little fan brush from QC Makeup Academy, and we're just gonna add it right in the middle. Because if I do it like this, again, that's gonna make a more pointed cheekbone, but we're trying to make it as round as possible. Right in the middle. Make that highlight pop. 2K16 Christmas. Exactly. And then with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, I am just going to add some freckles. Nope, there it goes. Don't ask me why this is a thing, but elves usually have a red nose, or a pink nose per se. Must be from all the smelling the presents. Elves are nosy people. Again, doing this very intensely. Now that my eyelashes have dried, I'm going to give them a nice curl. And then I'm going to pop some L'Oreal Voluminous mascara on those babies. Cover up that eyelash glue. Last but not least, some red lipstick. This is Certainly Red from Revlon. Like I'm a smiley happy elf. I'm actually going to curve up the corners of my lips. You could do this with a brush, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just going to do it with the tip of this. You could style this look with a sweater like I'm wearing, a red one, or a green one, or a striped red and white, even better, a striped green and white with a Santa hat or an elf hat. I don't have any of those, so I'm not wearing any, but you know, that would complete the look. I just decided to go with these cute curly ponytails and called it a day. And that's it, you guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to your girl to see more of these. It's free. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to elongate the Do you hear my hand? That's my wrist.